Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have my July update for the hashtag That's Expensive Project Pan. This was created by Misty here on YouTube, who, as always, I will have her channel and her Instagram linked down below. I believe I have a playlist, and there's stuff in the description box if you want to check it out. So the project is pretty self-explanatory, so I'm just going to get right into it because I do have an empty for this month and I'm going to be rolling something new in. So first, this is definitely not an empty. It's my Nest Fragrances Grapefruit and Verbena Body Mist. I've used this only 5 more times for a total this year of 53 times. And I can just see, because of my ring light, I am like just below this line, which I think I made 2 updates ago. So this is a forever product, meaning I don't know that it will ever get out of my collection in my lifetime at least, but I am enjoying it. It smells so good and I'm happy to be working on it. So the second item, which happens to be my empty, which this is something I did not think I was going to finish just because I am terrible at using lotions, but it is my Selah Creme Rose lotion. You can see I used the last of it after my shower last night. It went a lot faster once I started using it as like a body lotion instead of just a hand lotion. So, but it smells so good. It's deliciously aromatic with notes of sweet jasmine, peach, and rose water. And oh my God, this smells so divine. And I'm sad that it's gone, but considering this is $30 something, although I did get it in a beauty box, so I did not pay for it. It smells so good, but I would like to repurchase it. Let's put it that way. I don't think I will be repurchasing it unless it goes on sale at Ulta or whatever, but it does smell really, really nice. But this is done. I got 52 uses out of this. Obviously, if I had only used this as a hand cream as I was when I first brought it into the project, it would have taken longer, but when I started using it as a body lotion, it started going much faster. I'll show you what I'm going to roll in its place because I am rolling in another lotion. If you saw my latest empties / low buy video, you would have seen that I bought the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. This is the small size. I wanted to try it because everybody raves about it, and I know my sister has it and I like the smell, but I was not ready to commit to a $45 body lotion, so I bought the $20 body lotion. But I have not used it. It is brand new, so my goal will be to finish this up because I spent, in my opinion, a lot of money on it because I don't really use lotion that much. So basically anything that costs more than $5 is expensive for lotion for me. So this is really expensive for me, but I can't say that I'm upset that I got it because it does smell really good. So we are going to completely finish this one up. I did weigh it and it weighs 120.37 grams. So we'll see how fast I mean, I'm not gonna like speed through it just to say that I finished it. I do want to get my money's worth out of it, but I don't think it should be a problem for me to finish this before the end of the year, even with my very irregular lotion use. So my next item is my Oma Beauty Say What foundation. I am the shade Fair Lady T3C. This is where I am currently at, so I've got maybe a third of the bottle left, third-ish. I've used it 14 times in the last month. I've used this a total of 87 times. I am wearing it today. I'm actually filming this like after dinner, so I've had my foundation on for a good 8 hours and it still looks pretty good in my opinion. I just love this stuff. This is my absolute favorite foundation that I have ever tried so far. And I can't wait to get a few out of my inventory so I can try the drugstore brand. What is it? It's like Oma by Sharon C or something. I really want to try that foundation because it's like half the price of this, but I also don't need any new foundation right now. So I'm happy that I am continuing to work on this, and I have no doubt I will finish it this year. But for me, because most of my problems are like a little bit of redness in my cheeks and just like evening out skin tone, I don't have a lot of like really big problem areas. So it's very good coverage for what I need it for, and I only need to use one pump of this, so it's kind of a slow moving one, but at the same time, like, it's also my most expensive foundation, so I'm glad that I'm not just like flying through it. Next on our Oma Beauty product train is the Stay Woke concealer. When did I bring this in? This is the second month I've been using this. This is Fair Lady T3. This is more like my summer concealer, and I previously finished the shade Fair Lady T2, which was more like a winter shade for me. I've used this 24 more times. I've used it a total of 44 times so far. Now, since I track usage for my projects, the other concealer tube that I had of this, it took me 163 uses to finish it up. So assuming that I use it pretty much the same, I still have like 4 months to finish this up, so it'll take me almost to the end of the year, hopefully, so that'll be good. But I use it every single time I do my makeup, so you can see I did my makeup 24 times in the past month because that's how many times I used it. Now this is the last Oma Beauty product in this project. It's my Double Take Sculpt and Strobe Duo Stick in the shade Fair Lady. I was marking the cap, but I kept, like, the marks keep rubbing off, and it's more hassle than it's worth. So we're not doing that anymore. We're just gonna go by visually what we can see. So I've used this 19 more times. There were a couple, like, usually I will use this every single time I do my makeup, but especially when I went on vacation, there were just a couple days where I was just like, I don't want to be bothered with the extra step today, so I didn't. But 19 times, which means I've used the contour bronzer side 19 more times and the highlighter side 19 more times. So I am slowly working my way down this contour. As you can see, I've flattened the top off totally, so that's finally done. And I mention it every time, but the contour side does have 1 more gram of product than the highlighter side. You can see compared how far down the highlighter side is. And then here's how much of the highlighter I have left. I know I've mentioned this before, I really like the cream contour side, but this highlighter, I could take it or leave it, and mostly just leave it. It's just, I have to put something else on top of it because it doesn't do it for me, you know? It's too subtle, and I don't really, I mean, even today, with the highlighter I have on, which is a little more subdued than I would normally put on, but you can still tell I have highlighter on. Like, when I use just this by itself, it doesn't look like I have anything on. So as much as I love Oma Beauty as a brand in general, I wouldn't buy this again just for the bronzer. And even on sale, I probably wouldn't buy it because I don't care for half the product. So why would I waste my money? Then my slowest moving item in this project is my Too Faced Pomegranate Blush. I've only used it 2 more times, and one of the 2 times is today, so I don't even bother taking pictures of this because it literally never looks any different. But I have used it 30 times since the start of this project, which is 30 more times than I would have used it if it wasn't in this project. So that's gotta count for something, right? Next, I have this Inica Organic Certified, wait, what is this? The Inica Organic Certified Organic Lipstick Crayon in the shade Rose Petal. I did have this on, but then like I ate dinner and it wiped off and I didn't feel like reapplying it, so I have something else on. But anyway, this I've used 3 more times, but I was able to make a mark on my little tracker sheet. It's just, I don't know. I just think my like makeup pencil sharpeners just suck, because they like everything, whether it's something like this or a lip liner or an eyeliner, it's always like one side of the wood. I don't know if you can see, like this side of the wood just doesn't like get sharp. It doesn't get sharpened evenly, and I always like poke myself and then I have to sharpen it more, and it's just, I think a lot of product is getting wasted, honestly. But I did, as I said, even with the 3 uses, I made another mark because I am constantly having to sharpen it because I'm constantly poking myself in the lips with this piece of wood that's jutting out of it. Then I have my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara. This has been in for 2 months, I believe. I used it 24 times. Again, I used it every single time I did my makeup. So I've used it a total of 54 times. Like, it's decent. Again, I got this in friend mail from Deb. This is not something I would have purchased on my own, but I mean, it was nice to try. It's just like, I don't know. Can you tell? I use it with an eyeshadow, or I use it with an eyelash primer. So I actually don't think I've ever tried it without the eyelash primer. Maybe I should, just to see what it can really do on its own. Cause like I always just use the, what is it, like $4 Essence Lash Primer with my mascara, but maybe I'll try it without, just to see. But still trucking along. I'm judging by the consistency and all that. I don't think I have like too much longer. Maybe I can get 2 more months out of this tube, but that'll definitely be done by the end of the year. And then my last product that I rolled in was my Glaminatrix Cosmetics U Beauty palette. I had just received it when I filmed my last video and I really wanted to use it, so I pulled this in for the month, or for the last month, and I used it 7 times. I believe I did use every single shade at least once. Today, I think I've got a couple pictures and I will put them, I'll try to put a couple up in the corner, but like today I've got this one, She'll Be Right, in my crease. Then I have 2 shades from my Pan That palette, like in my outer corner and like kind of the outer part of my lid, and then I have this shade Chockers all over my lid, and then I have this shade Flaming Gala on my inner corner. You can see it looks white in the pan, but it's got a really strong pink shift. But my absolute favorite shade in this whole palette is this one down here, Good Day. Oh dear. It is just so stunning. I love this palette and I'm so glad I gave myself permission to play with it a little more, but now it is time to move on to something else, because for the eyeshadow portion of this project, well, my eyeshadow portion of this project, I've been, since the beginning, I've been rotating through things because I'm working on so many eyeshadows. There's things I just want to play with and not have to force myself to hit pan, and especially my more expensive stuff. I don't want to have to force myself to hit pan, so I'm really glad that I decided to do it this way. So if you watched my recent friend mail unboxing video, you would have seen this palette, but I was very kindly gifted this Natasha Denona 5-pan Jubilee palette from my friend Deb, who I will also link down below. I've only swatched it. I have not used it yet, and I want to use it because when I swatched it, especially these two shades, Enigma and what is this, Mint Frost, together they looked, just give me chills. It was so good. But everything in here I want to use. I'm thinking, since there's only 5, I don't know, because even when I was using my Cleona shadows, like just the singles, there were some months when I was having a hard time just getting to 5, so. I mean, I want to use each shadow at least once, but I feel like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to create one look with all 5 shadows, and then I want to use each shadow an additional, at least one additional time after using them all together, just to get some use out of it, because it is so pretty. And especially when I get things in friend mail, I want to make sure I'm using them and not just having them sit on my makeup cabinet shelves and gather dust like most of my other products. So that is it for this month's update. Let's see, I don't think anything will be rolling out, well, except for this palette, because I will be picking something new to work on after next month. But other than that, I don't think anything else will be rolling out next month. But I'm making steady, consistent progress on like half of my items, and then the other half is just like, whatever. So that was my update. I hope you enjoyed it. Please go check out Misty's channel and her updates. And I believe, if I can remember, I'll link her as well. But I think her channel name is RD Lover Bunny. Because I think on Instagram she's just RD Lover, but I think on YouTube it's RD Lover Bunny. I don't remember. I'll try to link her down below as well, because she's also doing this project. But other than that, I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are, and you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one.